Oh, fantastic. What is up, Heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. And we played a little bit with the audio settings, so you guys will have to let me know how it sounds. D. Warman says you can hear in both ears today. That's good, as long as you can. Peter, when you guys say stuff like it's a bit on the low side, could you, and I'm not mad about it, but could you be more specific, like my voice is low, or is my music too low? Is the voice low, or is the music too low? I did just play with everything a little bit, so it's entirely possible. It's entirely possible that we're all thrown off. The volume is low. Samwise, the volume to what? Voice is soft, no music. Is there music today? Yeah, there's music. Well, we can fix voice volume. How about now? Is this better? Turn it up a little bit. So we got Lord Tristan. I see Warwick. I see Susie over on Facebook. Michael Radziwan. Topaz Blue. Ken Malloy, welcome back. The voice is low. Sorry, I can't hear music. Okay, I just played a little bit. Did I enter the wrong live stream? You know, Pat Fez, I do what I want. Raging Turnip says awesome on voice now. I think it's a good mix. Aloha, Richard. Michelle, excuse me, says music and voice sound good. Flybone, welcome back. TJ, second ever live stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Today's live stream is a sponsored live stream. Sponsored live stream. We haven't done a sponsored live stream in a little while. Today's live stream is sponsored by the Genesis Guild over on Facebook server 29. They need some players. They're looking for 2 to 3 people, consistent players. They need to fill up about 800,000 in Titan Power. They need to find 800,000 in Titan Power. So if that sounds like you, you're interested in making a change, please get a hold of me on Discord. I will get you in touch with the Guildmaster and officers. Sprite. Yeah, I'm actually in a really grumpy mood today, so we're gonna take in a little bit extra calories to try to offset it. Tina says it's still cold. Bossily. Aloha, I'm stuck on the path of madness. Ooh, that's tough. That is tough. Still, my chat app is still not displaying the correct number of viewers. I forgot to announce that we were live. Just gonna go ahead and throw a post up on Reddit real quick. So the main thing, guys, the main thing that I want to kind of talk about today. Hold on, guys. I'm not looking at chat at all at this exact moment. So give me Free2Play Friday live stream. Post. All right. What's up, Ned? Isaac, does your guild live stream have a spot? No, Isaac, currently we do not. What's up, Double O? Double O, I started on your document this morning. Why grumpy? I don't really want to go into it too much. What's up, Captain Bobby? TJ, you need some advice? Let's hear it. So the guild master, the person involved with this, I forgot to ask. Do you want me to tell? Do you want me to tell everybody who in this chat is running this guild? What's up, Des Lane? Says bananas. I am live on both platforms, right? I am live on Facebook and web. Or I'm sorry, Facebook and YouTube. Well, of course I'm live. Have to be live. YouTube Studio. Hope things get better. Worried how I didn't get a notification? Yeah, we have a very low turnout currently. Doesn't look like YouTube sent a notification out. Went through Discord to get here. What's up, Flybone? Live in vivid Technicolor. $9.99 TJ with a super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. TJ's got a big question here. Can a team of Morgan, Corvus, Yasmin, Martha, and Faceless... TJ, first, before we check this out, can you give me a little bit of info? Are you on mobile or Facebook, TJ? Coming in big with the super chat. TJ's on mobile. Okay, so we can do the best we can. Yasmin, Corvus, and Morgan are all three different on Facebook and web. Let's see. They're all three different on Facebook and web compared to mobile. But let's test it out. Let's see what we can do. Who's on defense? Is the Cleaver, Marcus, Yasmin, Lars, Dorian team on defense? I think it is. Let's try it. Cleaver, Marcus. By the way, the use of Marcus, I love it. Yasmin, Lars, Dorian. But the main thing that I want to accomplish today, guys, aside from trying to cheer up, I need to know your opinion on these new skins. Have the new skins affected free to play? That's the big thing that I'm curious about. Obviously, you can't get the skins unless you buy them. but does it give a better opportunity to traditionally what I would say free to play characters? Martha and Faceless. What's up, K Reezy? Happy Lunar New Year, says Lord Tristan. Thank you so much for sharing that. What's up, Vance? So on first guess, I would say that the defending team will not lose. But if we look at, like, Mojo got a new skin, Fox got a new skin. Orion, you could kind of consider free to play, considering that he's purchasable in the tower. I mean, I wouldn't consider Jet free to play at all. Neither would I consider Anvari. Celeste, kind of. Not really. I mean, she's really late in the campaign. Oh, wow. See, all it takes for Yasmin is to get lucky. Just get a lucky critical hit, and she's gonna be in it. Got 50 seconds. Yasmin's about to go down. On web, Facebook new skins don't really ever impact free to play. That's true. That's true, Captain Bobby, because of the 28-day chest. New skin for Mojo. I like the new Mojo skin. Which is the better skin out of them all to buy? That's a really tough question. I think the Anvari health skin might be at the tip top on Facebook and web. But I think on mobile, it's hard to say. Maybe the Fox skin? TJ, thank you so much for the super chat. You can see that you got me 2/3 of the way there to my Mojo lunar skin. So pretty excited about that. What's up, Rahul? Talo, welcome back. What did you say is the most beneficial skin? Conrad, I mean, it's kind of hard to say. We can take a look at the Fox's Fox's armor penetration skin is pretty strong. Health is a good skin no matter who you're playing with. Health is always a good skin. So I think the Mojo and Anvari skins here on Facebook, I think all three of the lunar skins are playable. They're worth it. Finkelzo says, if I'm lucky enough to get a skin certificate, I'll keep it for when the Fox skin becomes available. By the way, guys, and Finkelzo, thank you for mentioning that. We're going to talk a little bit about this, the Hero Wars mobile update that went live today. We're going to talk about that in just a second also. See, Jet got armor, which is okay. Orion got armor, which is okay. Celeste got magic defense, which is okay. I think these three lunar skins are pretty solid. If any of these are on your team, I'd get them. If Jets, Orion, or Celeste are in your team, I would eventually get the skins. But I'm not too excited about it. And then on mobile, man, I'm just... Maybe the Mojo health skin and the Fox armor penetration skin is the most impactful. Jet dodge is okay. Orion armor, Celeste armor, they're both okay. I don't know. What's up, Paul Best? Mobile game runs smoother. If you're running a blender with Anvari as a tank, the health is awesome. 100% agree. 100% agree. It's such a huge impact, that health skin, guys. Talia, no thank you. No thank you. I know you come on and ask every day, but no thank you. Let's do some Guild Wars on here, then we'll jump over to the other account. Did you guys see this update here? Let me toggle this. Toggle this over. Main share. Here we go. Did you guys see this update on Hero Wars Mobile? The General's commands are here. Of course, we already kind of knew about that. The demon skins are being moved to the Outland chest. So you can now get the demon skins, and this is mobile, guys. The demon skins for Corvus Morgan and Sebastian, you can get them out of the Outland chests now, and the cybernetic skins, Lars, Krista, and Luther are being moved from Outland to purchasable, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. This subscription quest is, I haven't looked at this yet, but free stuff is always good. Advisor chat change. The rarity fair is going to be huge. This is going to be awesome, but it's not 100% necessary. It's a nice little quality of life. And then the new Titan UI. This is to make room for the new artifact system. Are they called devil skins? Yeah, these are called devil skins. These three right here. They're devil skins on mobile, and they're what, Dark Depths skins or something on Facebook. Hero Wars fan, the Celeste skin, 200K. The romantic skins are going to go live on February 14th. Daniel Lidford, I don't think those skins will come to Facebook and web for a hot minute, but soon. I had already seen much of this in the game. It is nice to see it published, however. Yeah, I agree, Tina. It's kind of wonky. Okay. Morkian, huh? What should I do here? I always lose to this team. I always lose to this team, guys. Because that Kark is so strong. $9.99 super chat. TJ, thank you so much for supporting the channel. What team would you say can beat that? Note I have Nebula, Kark, Astaroth, Martha. Use Anvari. All right, we're gonna go try this. So, who would I use to beat this team? I honestly think just simply swapping out Astaroth for Corvus would do it. If I'm being honest. Maybe swapping Astaroth for Faceless, actually. Do you have Sebastian? No. Maybe Aurora could work? I'm not sure, and it's so tough. It's so tough to test because mobile is so much different. I mean, they've got two really strong healers. Maybe Celeste in there instead of Faceless? That's hard to say. Sebastian can help with Yasmin a little bit. Like if you did like Sebastian, Yasmin, Corvus, Morgan, Martha, that just having Sebastian in there to add a little bit extra pure damage could definitely help. The issue that you're running into is you have an enemy Yasmin that's has a chance to just blow up your team, but having two enemy healers, it's kind of tough. And see here, that might be all you need. You need Cornelius to destroy Lars. I think if you just swap out Faceless for Sebastian, you might have a really strong chance for that. Sebastian and Yasmin are solid, guys. Solid. Okay. All right. I don't have Anvari leveled up. I feel like I try this team with Jorgen all the time, and I'm not successful. Helios? Helios here? Work? Or are you saying using Helios against that team? Use Kai? Flybone 100. Fox is a good counter to Kark, but I don't want to say that she's the best. Arachne. Anvari. Yasmin? I got Yasmin. D. Warman says Faceless Kai. Oh, for TJ. Yeah, definitely. If you have Helios also, you could use Helios in there instead of Faceless as well. And would be really good. Use Aurora. I could probably use Aurora. Adenika, no, I have not gotten a lunar skin yet. I haven't a big urge. TJ just basically bought me. Excuse me. TJ just bought me a Mojo skin though. So thank you so much, TJ. And Time Astaroth for the enemy Kark's ult. Use Faceless Kai and Anvari. I don't have Anvari leveled up. See, I feel like I've tried to do that a couple of times, Captain Bobby, and I'm not effective. Maybe I should swap it for Kark. I'm sorry, for Kai. Yeah, D. Warman, I agree with you. I'm keeping Astaroth in there. So, Amir, that's a great point. Aurora can knock out Martha's totem. However, my problem is surviving Kark. It's not the healing. The healing isn't the problem at all, guys. Faceless Kai Kark, then. Let's try this. We're going to try this. Swap Jorgen with Nebula. Maybe Nebula would be good, but that'd be a mirror match, and that's kind of boring. But Zeus Gamer, that's probably not a bad idea either. See, if I can kill that enemy Kark right there. Okay, the enemy Kark is down. bad timing. Just bad timing. It's like I'm right there at the cusp of killing that Kark whenever I hit first. Didn't hit your ult in time? Yeah. And before anybody says it, I'm using Jorgen for the audio attack energy reduction. I know that Sebastian is here. Wow. Just a bad day. Maybe I do need to break from Guild Wars for a while, guys. Whatever. It's fine. See, guys, I'm just having a bad day. Just a bad day all around. Captain Bobby, I don't believe you. K-Reezy, no idea. No idea what was going on with it. I restarted my computer. You know, I was using, for a while there, I was using an old audio management tool it was unnecessary. Happy New Year. Jose, good afternoon to you too. Just got my Orion Orange. Congratulations. Orion is it's a really good hero. A really good hero for campaign. That's an expensive team though. It's an expensive team. Always up against Kark teams. Doctorus is in the house with a nice emoji. That's cool. Orion is still squishy. Yeah. I mean, that armor skin will help, right? It'll help a little bit. Not a ton, but it'll help. It'll help. Quick reminder, guys. This live stream is sponsored by the Genesis Guild over on Facebook, server 29. If you're looking for a new home on Facebook, I got just a guild for you. They're looking for ideally a Titan team that's in the 800,000 range. Switch this back over. Wow. Talk about a non-issue. I'm not sure how I survived that Kark ult, but I did. I took like no damage. And I guess we'll just wait on this. Everybody else has got a sign tax. Really, a Titan team anywhere from 600 to 800,000? All right, there you go. There you go. So we'll just hop back over here. So yeah, the Genesis Guild over on server 29 on Facebook is looking for a 600,000, 800,000 Titan team. 1 to 3 players is kind of what they're looking for. Would my Kark beat that Cleaver team? Let's go find out. I think it would. Aren't we all looking for Titan teams 800,000? Yeah. 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 There we go. So D Warman is the one that sponsored this live stream. Can't see? Yeah, I just swapped it over. I was waiting for it to load. So I would use I would actually use something like this if it were me. Either this or Jorgen. I would either do this team right here, or I would drop Nebula for Jorgen. RPG Holic with the $10 super chat. Don't forget to spoil Miss Charlie. RPG Holic, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Charlie just got 2 skins. Any information about tomorrow's event on mobile? Gregory, not yet. Not yet, Gregory. Not yet. In fact, I checked with Load Runner before I started today's live stream. I also went to the bathroom. Before I checked today's live stream. Wow, these they're just eating Kark's ults. Okay, Kark just got revived. Maybe Jorgen would have been a better choice. We'll be there. Yes, Nina, there's going to be a Valentine's Day event on web. So I guess you'd have to go with the Jorgen version. Instead of Nebula, use Jorgen. Yeah, so Kark, Astaroth, Kark, Jorgen, Faceless Helios. Sebastian blocks Jorgen's auto attack reduction. So we're going to wait until Sebastian hits his ult. Okay. Now let's see. I stand corrected. Captain Bobby, you are correct. That shouldn't work, but it does. Huh. I wonder if that... uses up all of Sebastian's debuffs. I mean, obviously it doesn't. Why does this block this? This doesn't make any sense. D. Warman, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. This seems like a huge bug that shouldn't happen. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Because see right here, whenever he hits, he's reducing by 11%, right? Yeah, that's got to be a bug, guys. Any chance you can confirm Darkstar locks Faceless up, making him useless for a fight if he copies her ult? I mean, Darkstar locks Faceless up. What do you mean by that, K-Reezy? Let me go take a look at Darkstar's skills. That shouldn't be counted as a debuff, guys. That doesn't make any sense to me. Are you talking about this skill right here? It comes at the cost of consuming 1 charge. So Chaos, every time Jorgen auto attacks, he removes 1 charge. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, wouldn't you just continue to use Jorgen because it would get through his debuffs, his debuff shield faster? It does in mobile. I don't know if it does in Facebook. If he copies her ult, then stays stuck in Darkstar form. K-Reezy, this is the first that I'm hearing of that. How can we test that? I mean, Facebook's a little different. K-Reezy, is it with the new skill? Is this is this happened like in the last week or so? Because if that's the case, like I can't test it because Darkstar is different on Darkstar is different on mobile than she is on Facebook. They have different main skills, ultimate skills rather. That is interesting. It is interesting. That Jorgen interaction is something that I didn't expect. I can send you a video of it happening. Yeah, do it. Do it. HeroWarsCentral@gmail.com is my email address. It sounds like a bug. Honestly, K-Reezy. It sounds like a bug. James, welcome to the live stream. I'm running an ult and I have Galahad, Faceless, Dorian, Qingmao, and Anvari. Okay, Faceless, Dorian, Qingmao, and Anvari. Not a bad team. That could be a good team. What's the purpose of Faceless in there, Evan Lee? Can make quick work of it. Yeah, Chaos, that's exactly what I was thinking. Chaos says, I mean, Jorgen can be used to help with overcharging Sebastian's shield if you combine his powers with Astrid, Lucas, and Leon. That's how that judge team used countered Sebastian in the community tournament. R2 says stealing energy is a debuff, not a bug. I don't think that it's a debuff. It's part of the attack. He doesn't apply like a mark or a curse or a poison. So would Seb do the same to Jorgen on mobile? No. Agor, Sebastian on mobile doesn't have the same ultimate. See, Sebastian on Facebook has this incredible ability. He blocks 15 debuffs. He removes all debuffs whenever he ults. And then he blocks 15 more. I'm on mobile right now, and Faceless is stuck in Darkstar form. Huh. Yeah, probably a bug. Probably a bug. With every attack, Jorgen steals some of the affected enemy's energy. I guess. Not replying to comments for 5 times. Steve, have a great weekend. That's all I got to say. Have a great weekend, Steve. I apologize I didn't see your comment. Why are there up and down arrows in the airship? Zol, that's probably an artifact left over from the addition of the new Titan artifacts, a fragment of an image that's going to be added in later. They redid the Titan UI today to make ready for that event. Charlie, buy some skins. I'm not going to do it live. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll do it later. You guys will just have to trust me on it. Can you give me some tips on how to get max stars? Jerry, the only thing that I could tell you, and this is kind of what I tell everybody, is you just got to look at the game like a long-term investment. So, for example, getting Kark to 6 stars requires a number of things to happen for you. You need to be doing well in Titan Valley here on Facebook. Or you need to get a bunch of these soulstone chests, and it takes 630 soulstone. So it's just a matter of playing the game day in and day out. Yeah, thanks, chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for answering Steve's question. Crap, I have to wait, don't I? Jerry, who are you trying to get there? What hero are you trying to get to Absolute Star? Maybe we can give you some tips on that. And what platform are you playing on? Are you playing on mobile or are you playing on Facebook and web? Any news on the Judge rework? Just that he's about to get way better. Corvus? Oh, Jerry, Corvus. There's really not an easy way to get Corvus Soulstones right now. Really, really not an easy way. The best advice that I can give you, you say you're on computer, the best advice that I could give you would be to log in every day and collect on the 28th day of each month, collect one of these Soulstone chests to get 50 Corvus Stones. Yeah, that's the only way. Kim, I think that Martha's the better answer. I think Thea is incredibly effective. So Kim asks, if you don't spend much, is it better to go with Martha, who is more difficult to get to Absolute Star, or with Thea, who is easier to get Soulstones for? So from what I understand, and I don't have a high-level Thea, guys. Let's get that out there right now. But from what I understand, Thea takes quite a bit of investment before she becomes on par with the Celestes and the Dorians and the Marthas. I think Martha is an easier build. I think it's a much less expensive to build Martha. You can buy Soulstone chest. You could. IVIP level 4. Kevin, I just got your message. I'll check it out. Or actually, let's see if we can pull it up here. Because I'm curious now. Here we go. So we're looking for Dark Star, or we're looking for Faceless to copy. Oh, sure enough. Look at him. Look at Faceless just stand there. Well, that Faceless... This Faceless here at the end got knocked out of it. See, he copies, turns into Dark Star, stands there for a second, and then gets knocked out of it. Interesting. Definitely a bug. Definitely a bug, guys. Definitely a bug. What's up, Farquad? Party hard. Welcome back. Martha's needed for Alyssa. Thea not. She has competition against Brock. I really think Martha's the better choice. I think Thea is an incredible healer. You just need... I think you need more of her skins. More of her skins. Web Mobile is Aurora, Yasmin, Dante, Sebastian, Celeste. Okay. Charlie, is it a good team to build? Gala, Yasmin, Jorgen, Helios, Martha. I think so. I think it's okay. I think your Helios is going to have a little trouble. Helios doesn't do a lot of damage without magic penetration, and none of your team there has magic penetration. So Helios is a little out of place. Zeus, I would probably drop Helios for Sebastian on that team. I think if you dropped Helios for Sebastian on that team, you'd be really good there. Hi, Charlie. I just bought the Helios romantic skins. How is that possible? How did you just buy the... Oh, Helios romantic skins. Helios romantic skins been out for a while. If a hero stops doing their ult in the middle of the animation, if they get damaged, is it a bug? Armand, that only happens if they get stunned, as far as I know. Jorgen Yasmin is a no-go. Yeah, I do agree with that too. That is true. Captain Bobby, I agree with Captain Bobby there. You don't want to use Jorgen and Yasmin together. Don't have Seb. I mean, you could use another armor penetration hero. You could use Fox. You could use Ching Mao. Makes attacking these teams easier. Yeah, Yasmin Helios is funny to me. We see that a lot on server 53 also. Maybe Darkstar Control interrupt Faceless, maybe. Leper doesn't cancel the poison. It just forces the physical half of the damage to the enemy backline, which is not always good if the enemy has like a Martha. Is Faceless good with Lars? Faceless is good with Lars. Good with Lars. It's okay. It's okay. Lars does a lot of magic damage. But see, Lars already has a ton of magic penetration, so it's a little less important to use Faceless. Astaroth, Celeste, Yasmin, Xing Mao, and Martha. That's not a bad team. That's not a bad time either. Celeste is for the most part kind of a plug and play, just like Martha. I'm sorry, just like Yasmin is. So you could use Celeste in there, but why is Yas Helios funny? Mike, it's because so many people got hyped up on Yasmin. Everybody started plugging in Helios into their teams, and it brings the overall effectiveness of the team way down because Yasmin and Helios is in the same team. Neither one of them boosting the other. So you're effectively wasting damage, a ton of damage. Armand, the Leper ability redirects physical damage. So if it's an area of effect physical attack, it will redirect it. It happens with Kark all the time. Is Anvari good on web? I think Anvari is a pass on web. I think he's okay, but he's not necessarily like he is on mobile. With Yasmin, you might as well just use Isaac. Oh, yeah, use Isaac. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Isaac boosts physical attack. That's a good choice. Jorgen's Leper is good, except when you're going up against enemy Marthas. Oh, if you left your Leper at 1, then you're fine. If you left your Leper at 1, then you're fine. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. So let's go ahead and mention again. Sponsor of today's live stream, the Genesis Guild on Facebook server 29. The Genesis Guild is looking for 1 to 3 players in 600 to 800,000 range, Titan range, I should say. You know, standard dungeon farming rates, and you know, activity apply. No big numbers needed there. Brico, you cannot resurrect Titans. Brico asks, how can I resurrect Titans when he died in the dungeon? All you got to do, Brico, is just wait for tomorrow. Just wait for tomorrow and they'll come back. Your cart crushes Martha all the time because of Leffer. Party hard. the way Kark does damage and the way that Yasmin does damage is different. It's pretty different. Kark does one big hit, and Yasmin does a lot of small hits. Similar. Ultimately, it'll end up being the same, but it's a lot easier to heal up the slower hits over time than it is hitting, 3 big hits. Especially if that totem is up. Elvideo Super Dragon Ball Heroes Episode 32. D. Worman, what are the required rules for Titanites in your guild? Captain Bobby, why are you only level 109? Why aren't you higher? I'm just kidding. That's pretty awesome, man. Charlie, how is the back man of your chair? Charlie Ho is the back... I don't understand. Yeah, Jorgen and Nebula are fine together. Jorgen and Nebula are fine together. Brico, I know people that do great things with Maya. I'm personally not a fan of Maya, but if you're not seeing a lot of Blender or really fast attacking teams, I think Maya is pretty strong. I think Maya has a chance. Me being level 113 and only having 238 power. Yeah, Maya. Let's go take a look-see. Let's go take a look-see. I'm a long way off. A long way off. But let's check it out. So, 500,000 power? I've been on this account for like 2 years, and I'm at 500,000 power. Of course, admittedly, I have been taking my time and kind of spreading things around a little bit. He means the picture behind you? I need to get rid of that picture. In Arena, I faced solo Yasmin with Kayn. My whole team couldn't beat that. I have heard of solo Yasmins with high-level Kayns just wrecking people. Astaroth, Yasmin, Maya, Jorgen, Helios as main, please, please. Who to put it in to get stronger? Yasmin, Maya, Jorgen, Helios. I mean, Paul... You're kind of going two different directions. My concern with this team is that Maya's a little slow, and Yasmin is about going really fast. So it's kind of like you're pulling the team in two different directions. Which should I join in server 29? You can join my Discord and start advertising all over there. People will, there's a lot of advertising going on. Jerry, thanks a lot for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend. If Maya doesn't face Yasmin, Ginger, Dante, Fox, Kark twins, she can be good, yes? Yeah. Water is the best. So in the chat earlier today, I was asking people about totems. Sucks just about anywhere. Yeah, see, I really think that water is an easy answer. I've put Yaz in my Kark instead of Nebula Jorgen versus other Karks because she will get hit by Kark's ult and go after him. Won't work always, but it is a few times. You know, I've been considering that myself. Been kind of leveling up my Yasmin a little bit again. At least on this server. Waiting on Sean to come through, clean it up. Watch. Why is this adventure team having Celeste and Heidi up here on the front line? See, in this slower fight, Maya does pretty well, keeping everybody topped off. But if this defending team had any spiky damage dealers, it would be, I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be fine. Random selection, yeah. I was mostly kidding, Daniel. Lord Tristan. Qingmao, Ziri, Martha, Ginger, and Kai. How good is that team? You know, kind of a similar conversation of before. Kai doesn't really belong in that team. I would, if I were you, I would throw in like Nebula or Jorgen, or another support hero like maybe Sebastian, maybe even Isaac if you're on Facebook and web. Yasmin would work. Kai's a little out of place there. Qingmao and Ginger are going to do a lot of damage. Kai doesn't really have much support there. He doesn't have anybody to boost his magic penetration or his magic attack. I have an awesome Jorgen tank team that beats Bob 1. Want to hear it? Oh, yeah. Party hard. Let's see it. Yeah, guys, we don't know everything there is to know about the piggy bank yet. I'm hoping that it's not terrible, but Kai is good with Heidi. Yeah, Kai and Heidi would work well. Would work okay together. Yasmin with Qingmao? Yeah, why not? Why not? Adding a little bit of armor penetration. That could work. Is there ever a reason to not have 5 heroes? So Armand, some people have tinkered with that idea. Some people have tinkered with the idea of, you know, trying out with a 3-hero team. Every now and then people throw around this, my 3-hero team can beat every Twins variant, or my 3-hero team can beat every Kark variant. And it's just like, I mean, not everyone, not every Kark variant, not every Twins variant. It's dangerous. I don't see why you wouldn't put all 5 in there. Captain Bobby Jones, I hope it does too, but I doubt it. I really doubt that it does. 21 East chests, who should I get? Ooh, Anvari? Anvari's a good safe choice. Of the 3, I think Anvari is probably the most useful. If you're building any kind of physical team, then Fox is probably slightly better, but then you basically have to use Fox. The thing about the East chest is, you know, I guess you could use Mojo subbing in against bosses and against, well, bosses. But there's not a lot of utility there. There's not a lot of utility in that chest, aside from Fox. Fox does the blind and the stuns. But you can get her Soulstone so easy. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to say. I don't think I would do Mojo, even though Mojo is the most expensive campaign hero, energy-wise. Captain Bobby says get Anvari because the other 2 are both easy campaign heroes. Yeah, that's probably a nice, safe thing to say. Artificially increased attack speed. Scott K, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Everything is still rolling. I just logged in. I'll watch replay. Question though, do you think the piggy bank is business as usual or something that was brought in existence because of merger? Peter, I did the video on the piggy bank yesterday, and I had mentioned that it was in another game that I play. But since that video and since the live stream yesterday, a couple of members of the community have come forward and said that the piggy bank thing, the piggy bank functionality, is actually in several other mobile games as well. So I think it's just the case of imitation. Oh, congrats on that golden ticket. That's awesome. I think that it'll help with the merger. I think that it will, because it'll add more money to the bottom line, but I think that it was coming either way. Mojo's great for tanks who have Oliver as a patron. That's true. If everything lands on the tank. I think it's imitation, Peter. I really do. Just waiting on Sean. Waiting on Sean. Charlie, how do you get a golden raid ticket other than Winterfest? There's no other way. It's just Winterfest. Very likely the 6 sitting those piggy banks in any game probably merits the addition to Hero Wars. Yeah, it's a great idea. It got me to buy it several times. Several times. Township, you think Hero Wars will have ongoing events like that, like the regattas? Infidel, I think that would be a fantastic idea now that you mention it. But see, Township doesn't have Guild Wars. You could kind of say that Guild Wars is kind of the regattas. Couldn't you, Infidel? It's kind of a weekly task, right? It's kind of a weekly task. You need to, you need to complete 5 to 10 tasks in the regatta. You need to fight 5 to 10 times in the Guild Wars. It's kind of a similar thing while you're having other events happening. Wait, Sheila, I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend. Conrad, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're going to take out Orion here. We're going to blow Orion's face off with Mage. Oh, Mage energy increase. Great. As if Orion needs more energy. Captain Bobby, that's a great. Kark needs a lot of a lot of items. Jorgen Faceless, Leon. Dorian Jet. Orion is really hard to do. He's not so bad. Non-champion guild activities, asked Clayton. I have not heard a thing. I have not heard a thing. Double XP, double gold, and Township is rewarded after leveling up. That is true. That is true. It does seem like, Infidel, it does seem like that there's a ton of stuff going on Township all the time. You think if the guild boss is a success on mobile, we released to Facebook and web. Guild boss? What do you mean guild boss? Are you referring to the Hydra? I mean, I think the Hydra is there in place of the Tournament of the Elements. Why is this fight taking so long? What's happening with this fight? I bet he's having trouble with that enemy Lilith. He is. He's having trouble with that enemy Lilith. Huh. Susie, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I'll see you next time. Ziri's the worst hero to get. A lot of people love Ziri. All right, let's see if we can clear this. See, there's a tank buff. Speed up skill cooldowns for tanks. This is a nasty buff. This is a nasty, nasty, nasty buff for Lilith. Seems to be doing way more damage this time, though. Well done, Sean. It's a nice little rotation. It's a nice little rotation with these back three. Nice little rotation. Come on, Martha. I'm not going to have enough time. Usually I can one-hit this boss with this team, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time. Come on, Martha. There we go. Get Faceless back up. Looks like I'm going to need another attack. That's okay. I have 2 attacks. Get him as low as we can. Two less damage. Usually I can one-hit this guy. But it's fine. See how low I got him? It's fine. Is there any place where you can find how to beat level 10 or higher pet adventures? Lord Tristan, on my website, I have the adventure maps. If you're talking about how to beat the bosses, I don't think I've actually done videos on all of the bosses yet. Do I have Satori? I do, but not leveled up. I could use Satori here, but it's fine. I don't need him. I beat Seymour with my Kark team. I can beat this guy with my Kark team. Yeah, Axel does help. Axel does help quite a bit. So there we go. Adventure 11. It's kind of a crappy pull. That's okay. Let's go ahead and do these while I'm here. I've already done... Well, let's go ahead and summon. Let's go ahead and summon Mara. Garbage. Okay. I want everybody to have a fantastic weekend. I really do. I also want Genesis on Facebook server 29 to find some new players. If you're level 130 and you've got a nice Titan team, 600,000, 800,000 power level, maybe Genesis Guild on Facebook is the guild for you. I know the guild master, he's a cool guy. I would move there if I could, but I can't. But I cannot. Maybe some of the time. But listen, guys, I want you guys to have a great weekend. Please, everybody stay warm and healthy. Do what you can to stay hydrated. Don't get in too much trouble, or do if that's your thing. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.